the tree trimmer. For me, it personally earns the A tier. So its biggest strength is the incredible reach. It has amazing reach on it, and I think that's why it deserves that place. Being able to keep zombies at a safe distance, making a huge difference, and it's fantastic at cutting off limbs, creating crawlers before enemies can even get close. It's one of the safest melee weapons to use once you get comfortable with it, for sure. I'd put the sledgehammer, actually. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'll put the sledgehammer there for sure, because, you know, for pretty much the same reasons. I'm not going to give an explanation because the sledgehammer and the tree trimmer to me are pretty much the same weapon. You know, I don't see much of a difference in terms of the fact that one is, I guess, has more of a sharp weapon at the end of it in terms of two-handed, and the other one's more blunt, but they're the same thing, right? You know, they create distance, and I think that's super important. So what I'm going to put in, this is gonna be a lot harder now. So the last weapon to put in the A tier, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, everyone, so please relax, don't kill me on this one, is the fire axe. I'm going to put that there. So don't get me wrong, this weapon is incredible. It's an amazing weapon. It deals massive damage, charge attack can delete regular zombies when you land your hits, and it feels incredibly satisfying. The reason it isn't my number one comes down to consistency. It's slower, every missed swing costs you more stamina, and if you get caught by multiple zombies during that recovery animation, things can go downhill fast. It's absolutely one of the best weapons in the game. I just think there's one that's even better. So I'm going to put the fire axe in the A position, and I apologize to anyone that this pisses them off, but I have to put it there, that this is just the truth. Okay, that's for the A tier. So the last weapon, the weapon that I believe is the best weapon in the game, the top weapon in the game, is the baseball bat. The baseball bat. I have to put that there. Okay, it's the baseball bat in my opinion. I know a lot of people are going to put the fire axe here, and honestly, I get it. But after spending a lot of time in the game with every melee weapon, I keep coming back to the baseball bat. Like, the swing speed is excellent. The stamina efficiency is fantastic. It has great reach, reliable crowd control, and consistency knocks zombies off balance, giving you room to reposition instead of getting surrounded. But most importantly, it feels consistent. You know, whether I'm playing, you know, with random people or with my friends, the baseball bat is the weapon I trust the most because it doesn't rely on perfect timing or huge stamina commitments. If I could only carry one melee weapon for an entire run, this would definitely be a choice every single time. And I truly mean that. A lot of the times when I do a loadout, if I get to a point where I can purchase the baseball bat, that's literally the only weapon that I would choose. I wouldn't even have, like, you know, a ranged weapon. It would just be this, the baseball bat for sure. All right, so that's my personal melee weapon tier list, you know, for No More Room in Hell 2. You know, I already know some of these rankings are going to be a little controversial, especially, you know, me putting the baseball bat above the fire axe. So let me know your personal number one melee weapon in the comments. I want to see what everyone else is running and where your rankings are different. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more No More Room in Hell 2 guides, tier lists, and gameplay content. Next up, we'll be ranking the best ranged weapons in the game and figuring out which guns are actually worth carrying into a run. Thanks for watching, and as always, good luck. Take care.